Hello chess friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video I shall be taking you through a series of chess problems, four chess problems, and all of them are personally selected by me, and they are like really beautiful checkmates. So here comes the first one: white to play and checkmate in two moves. Like always, you have a lot of time. Just go ahead, pause the video, and try to find the move that white should play in order to win the game. It's a beautiful continuation. Alright, the solution of this problem starts with an under promotion, which makes this problem simple but equally beautiful. You promote, you under promote, I should rather say, to a bishop, and this is how it is done. Now, king takes bishop is the only move, and here comes rook to b8, check, and every criteria of the problem is fulfilled because the bishop controls the e7 square. Beautiful checkmate. Now, if I just show you a puzzle very similar to this one, except that the pawn will not be on f7 but rather on g7, that would add another beautiful element to this. So let me just show you what I mean. Puzzle number 2. So here comes chess problem number 2. The only slight difference has been that the pawn on f7 is now shifted to the g7 square, but again this adds another element, sweet element to the problem. White to play, mate in two moves. Like always, pause the video and find the beautiful move that white should play in order to win. Well, in the last problem, we under promoted to a bishop. This time we are gonna under promote to a knight. G8 equals to knight. Now this is very interesting. In the last example, we promoted to a bishop in order to control the e7 square. This time, it's very similar purpose. The purpose is the same, to control the e7 square. In fact, king takes bishop is the move, only move, and now comes rook to b8 check. Knight beautifully controls the e7 square, very similar to the function of the bishop in the last problem, and it's again a wonderful checkmate. What a beautiful checkmate. I love this beautiful sweet checkmate. Now let's jump on to a third example, problem number 3. Chess problem number 3: white to play and checkmate in two moves. This chess problem is very interesting. There are three different variations, and in all the three different variations there are three different checkmates which you have to find. So white has to play a very flexible move in order to give a checkmate in all the three variations. The queen has to have access to all the three squares. So the key move is, like always, pause the video. The move is queen to e8. Wonderful queen move. The queen swings to e8 square, from which it controls three different squares. One is the h8 square, another one is the e4, and the e1 square. So it turns out that we have covered everything up. So if pawn takes pawn, then comes queen to h8. That's a checkmate. King covers the g3 square. Wonderful checkmate, of course. So h8 square is taken care of. What if king takes pawn this time? It turns out that queen e4 is a checkmate this time. So that works. What about bishop takes pawn? In that case, we have already used h8, we have already used e4. Now it's time to use the e1 square, and queen e1 is a beautiful checkmate. Everything is covered. So that's the move. Queen e8 is basically a multi-purpose move that covers all the squares h8, e4, and e1, and is the only solution that checkmates in two moves. Now let's jump on to our last chess problem of the day. Now this is a chess problem where I would suggest you should take a lot of time, at least about 3 to 4 minutes minimum, because there are like really instructive checkmating patterns here which you can learn a lot from. I've learned a lot from this chess problem. Really beautiful chess mating patterns. So white to play, mate in two moves. Can you find the move? Can you find the beautiful idea that white has to play in order to give a mate in two? There are like really unique checkmating patterns in this one. So I would suggest take a few minutes and come up with the answer. Alright, if you have said queen e3, I would say you have excellent calculation because there are some really wonderful checkmates after this. So queen e3, that's the move. Let's have a look at all the king moves. If king c6, there is queen c5, and that is a checkmate. Rook covers everything else. What about king d6? Again, turns out queen c5 is a beautiful mate, wonderfully covered, and everything is like perfectly in harmony. What about king c4 this time? And this one is my favorite actually, queen to c5. Again, queen goes to c5 square. The pawn covers the rest of the squares. A beautiful coordination of all the pieces. results into this wonderful checkmate. Very unique checkmating pattern. And I haven't seen this pattern before solving this problem. So chess problems do teach you a lot of patterns and new checkmating ideas. Now, what about the bishop moves? Let's have a look at bishop d6. Now, queen e4 is a checkmate. Knight covers the square, queen gives the check, and rook protects the queen. Again, a very unique checkmating idea. What about bishop going over here? Turns out that the d4 square is taken away, and that's why we can now play queen e6. King can't really go to d4 square as it is taken away, and the c5 square is controlled by the knight. Again, perfect coordination between the three pieces results into this wonderful checkmate. What about something like bishop c3? This time it turns out that queen to c5 is a wonderful checkmate. Again, the knight supports the queen, and here comes everything is covered. Beautiful coordination between the pieces. And my personal favorite mating pattern was this one, where the king stepped onto c4 and the queen went to c5. What a wonderful looking checkmate! Very unique, and that's the reason we solve problems. Because we learn so many new checkmating ideas, new patterns from these problems. Like I would suggest, like, how many patterns did we learn from this one? If you have to check it out, I think I at least looked at 1 2 3 4 5 6 checkmating patterns from this single problem. That is how much this chess problems can teach us. One problem will teach you about 3 to 4 new checkmating patterns, and that's why solving problems is so important for chess improvement. And that's why every day you should at least solve one problems. And it's my job to get problems to you guys and show you some wonderful problems. So thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel. By the way, I'm going to write all the names of the composers in the description so you can check out more of their composition. So thank you for watching and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.